Good afternoon and welcome to Day 3 of the Greencastle, Indiana Regional Post-Game Interviews. This is our first interview of the day following Game 6. We have the DePauw University Tigers. The Tigers fell to the Cohawks 12-9, and sitting down with us today we have the head coach of the Tigers, Coach Erica Hanrahan, along with senior shortstop Alyssa Anderson and sophomore left fielder Ella Kuenster. Thank you for sitting down with us this afternoon to discuss your Game 6 here at the Greencastle, Indiana Regionals. So my first question to you all is, going into this game, what was kind of your thought process in taking on a team that was undefeated?
We've played a lot of undefeated teams in tournaments all year long, or even on the season. It wasn't really the record or how they went. This whole regional's been very closely matched. It was anybody's to win. I think it was more about not wanting our season to end. So what were we going to do so that we could get another week together? This group has been incredible as human beings first this whole year. A lot of adversity has faced the group personally and as a team, and they took it with grace and they took it with class, and they fought back, they supported each other, and I just can't say enough about the human beings involved. So, going into the game, you want to win too. You want to go another week with your team. You want to make it all the way so that you have as many days together as you can have. And so, what hurts now is really that time is now done, and we have to go our separate ways, and that's the piece you don't want to see.
Coming off of you guys yesterday and throughout this whole post-game interview process, you have always talked about being together and being as a team. So with all of the after effect emotions and with graduation tomorrow for your seniors, what has been the best experience that you guys have looking back on the season from this weekend?
I'll start with our senior.
I think this team has been really special to me. We all have each other's backs, and we all love each other, and we love being with each other. So I can't really pinpoint one moment that's been so special, because they all have. I've really loved competing with this team. I've loved fighting, because that's what we have. We have fight, and we fight until the last second. We were going to put up a run in that last inning. We knew we could, and we knew we could keep fighting, and I think I'm just going to miss that the most, but I'm so excited to see what they do next year.
Yeah, I think this team was really special because we always had that fight, we always had that fire, and everyone truly loved each other. And we had full confidence coming into this tournament, and I think one of my favorite moments was coming back from the conference tournament, beating Hiram twice, and doing that for each other. No one did it for themselves. It was a team effort.
There's some really big offensive moments and turning points. Can we kind of talk about that and what was going through your mind when, you got up early in the first, so what were those key moments where you're like, okay, we could do this, we can keep on pushing?
Would either of you guys like to start?
With this team, I think our offense is our strength, so there's not really a moment we don't think we can do it. Katie with that big home run in the first inning, and you have Wolf with another one. Those two have been consistent this entire year hitting home runs, and I just think there wasn't a point when we were we were doubting ourselves. We always had confidence in our offense. We always knew we could do it, and we still put up 9 runs. We have an offense. We were playing strong. They just out-hit us 7 times.
Yeah, like that. I had full confidence in us. Our bats were hot yesterday. I knew we would bring it into today, and all 25 people on this team can get a hit when need be. So I was really expecting us to come through. Any single person could have gotten that hit, that home run we needed. And starting out hot was definitely good, but we knew we needed to keep packing it on as the game went on.
To Ella and kind of Coach Erica and Alyssa, obviously, if you're thinking about taking that extra year, what are things that are sticking with you from this season or from this Game 6 that you guys are looking forward to bringing into next season?
For me, it's that culture aspect that we're definitely going to bring into next year, the fighting for each other, doing it as one team. Obviously, I wish that the seniors could come back, but I don't know if they will. but we wanted to do it for them. So it's kind of wanting it to do it for your teammates, and I hope we can carry that into next year as well.
This group of leaders were incredible. They gave the power away to everybody on the team. They let them know it was just as much theirs as it was their last season. They never asked anybody to play for them, not one time. It was always, what can I give to you? And that's true leadership, is when it's your last time and you say, how can I help you? How can I make you fly? How can I make you better? And that's why the culture was good. It's because the leadership within was never to be faulted. It never fell one time. And so this group is just, it taught everybody here what great leadership and what teamwork and cooperation looks like. And so when Ella says culture, they got to remember that, because it wasn't an accident. It was intentional, and it was every single day.
So Alyssa, what advice would you give to your younger self?
Oh, I'm someone who's always really hard on myself, so I think just telling myself to give myself some grace. I think that would have done a lot for me these past 4 years, but I figured it out a little bit this year, and just how to have fun with it, how to play with my teammates and actually enjoy it and have fun in the sport, because I love this sport. I love what this team has given me, what coach has given me. Sorry. Just gonna miss my family.
Awesome. Any other shout outs that you would like to give before we wrap up?
Gosh, okay. I don't know. I think we were kind of touching on it, but our entire senior class has been such a blessing to play with, to lead with for these 4 years. Goose, Kelsey, Ash, Kiwi, Brooke, Wolf. I'm not forgetting any, right? I think that's all of them. Really hope I didn't forget one, but all of them have just been some of my best friends and the best people to play with, and I'm so proud of all of them. And the entire team, obviously. I can't wait to see this team go.
Yeah, I just think shout out to the entire senior class. They did such a great job of leading this year, and I hope that all of us underclassmen can kind of take on that role next year, and if we are half of what you guys were, we'll be successful as a team. And shout out to all the cheering today, all the energy, shout out to the coaching. I mean, everything was there. We just couldn't finish, but yeah.
They've said all the good stuff. There's so many people to thank. God, everybody follows us. There's so many fans who get reached out all the time. So thanks to everybody who's followed us. A huge thanks to my coaching staff, but especially Coach Gabby. She carried this team when I couldn't, and is always the most thoughtful, wonderful human being alive. So I just really appreciate her as a friend and a human and a coach, and I look up to her, a gazillion years younger than me, more than she'll ever know. So thank you, Gab.
All right.